Thank you for tuning in to BL's Blastoff, presented by Boost Mobile, the Global Video Challenge, and our expert panel of judges are Eli Hanneman, Caius King, Mahina Maeda. At BL's Blastoff, it's the award show, and I want to welcome another one of our celebrity surfing judges, Championship Tour rookie, Jack Robinson. So Jack, thank you for joining us as we go through our category winners.
Thank you, Kuiper. Yeah, stoked.
Great to have you, mate. And
yeah, good to be with you guys.
one of the hottest young surfers in the world, as you said, qualified for the CT, and must be getting excited, mate, with WSL announcing that they're going to get started with that 2021 tour.
Yeah, excited. It's been building for a while, so I'm happy to get going again, and we're right there now. So yeah, it's going to be good. Can't wait.
We're going to get into the zone as judges, and we're going to judge our different categories that we have, right, BL? What are the categories that we have?
Best tube, biggest air, worst wipeout, and best wave.
Okay.
And we only judge videos that were entered specifically in that category.
Okay.
So you had to click that link and put it in for that category to be considered.
Okay, judges, let's get ready. We're going to start with our nominees for the best tube. And we're going to start with this guy, Kai Hall, in a studio bedroom.
What a barrel that one was. 13 years old. He chased that swell because his dad told him that Luke Temmer had overtaken him in the best tube, and he went there to get that wave with this in mind. And it's great to see Blastoff pushing young kids to that next level. And this is Luke Temmer's wave that Kai was threatened by and chased that swell to Nias for.
So we can kind of, compare Nias to hollow trees right now.
And this is Dylan Wilcoxon. Dylan is 11 years old, so the youngest in our tube riding final. This is most probably his best one that his dad said, best tube for 11-year-old perhaps. There's in this compilation of his, but obviously for 11 years old, he's an incredible tube rider.
And next up, we have one for the girls.
Yes, this is Willow Hardy. So no gender here, we're all in the same group, but this is Willow Hardy. Big set wave up in northwestern Australia, driving through that thing, only 13 years old, Willow. And this is Erin Brooks from the same trip that Luke Temmer was on to the Mentawais, that Luke got that final wave for. This is Erin's on that same trip.
And I like the backhand of Erin Brooks. She's already won a number of divisions and is an upcoming
and our expert choice.
Someone to really look out for. So Erin Brooks.
And the winner of this category gets a custom-made Lost surfboard from Matt Violas and Mayhem.
Okay.
So
should we poll our judges, BL?
Yes, let's see what you think.
Let's start off. Jack Robinson, you're new in the room. Who's your pick for the best tube?
Ooh, it's pretty hard to go past that first one we saw, eh? That was good. They're all doing really good. Like I thought they're all so young. But I think the first one was just like a man-sized barrel. I think he just fully took it on his own, handled it. That was the coolest one for me, I think.
Okay, so that's one for Kai Hall so far. Mahina Maeda, what do you think?
I'm kind of trying to decide between Luke Temmer and Kai Hall, but I'm kind of going with the Kai Hall.
Okay.
There's the wow factor.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big Nias barrel. Caius, what do you think?
Yeah, I thought they were all pretty sick. It was good to see the girls giving it a dig too. but I'm going to have to go with Kai Hall. That first one was crazy.
Yep.
All right, finally, Eli, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. That barrel's crazy, especially for a 13-year-old.
All right, so Barton, you want to make that official?
Yeah, that's official. That's a unanimous vote. Kai Hall, congratulations, mate. Best tube of the Blastoff Video Challenge for 2020, and that's a tube of a lifetime, that one, for the young 13-year-old. So
there you
congrats.
go, Kai.
And to all the finalists, amazing rides.
Congratulations, Kai, and you're going to be able to order up your custom Matt Bialis-shaped Lost surfboard.
Correct.
All right. On to the next category. That's going to be the best air.
Well, and we've got some of the best aerialists in the world to help us with this. It's one of those categories I didn't know where to go with. That was Macklin Flynn from Western Australia, 14 years old. And a lot of the airs that we saw were in the pools, and you've got that consistent environment that make it that little bit easier, right? That's why we thought Macklin's was well worthy of our final. Aaron Brooks at Waco.
Wow.
Flying.
Cool.
And pretty stoked about that one too.
Actually, should be. Here we go.
And this is Cruz Denofa, 11 years old from New Jersey. And that was a cracker too.
Forget about it. Watch this.
Kids these days. Look at Yaden Nickel in the background there, just screaming and hooting. Cruz Denofa, yeah, he's, as I said, 11 years old and stoked about that one too.
What do we got here?
Hans Odriozola, Kai's brother, 12 years old from the Basque Country. And this is Will Dean, also at Waco there.
But let's take it to our judges to see who won Best Air, and I'm going to start off with the aerial list of Eli Hanneman for your pick.
Oh, I was kind of gonna see what everyone else said, but I don't know. I like that. I like the. I'm gonna have to go with the first one just because in the ocean, it's a big part. I mean, everyone is doing sick there, but that's definitely a lot more respect for doing it in the ocean. It's a lot harder to get that section.
I like that logic. What do you think, Caius?
I was kind of on the same path. I thought the first air by, is it Macklin Flynn? Is that who it was?
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy considering it was in the ocean too. It's a lot harder to get a ramp. But then that Cruz Denofa, that double grab hunt, upside down thing, that was pretty mad. So I think I'm going to go with Cruz.
All right.
Okay. Mahina?
I'm gonna go with Aaron because no female can do an air like that. So shout out to the girls.
Yep.
No, shout out for that's real because that was progressive no matter what your age is, as a female surfer.
Absolutely.
That was really cool. Okay, Jack Robinson, your pick, best air.
I don't know. I think they were all really good. I felt like Erin, because that air she did, I felt like it was one of the first ones I seen like the younger girls do that was like pretty much a full rotation, like, and it was on par with anything I saw from all the other younger kids. So I felt like I'm gonna go with her because you don't always see that. That's like coming of age, new stuff now. So
you know what? I agree with that. That was for Aaron Brooks.
Yeah.
That was groundbreaking, right? In context of not, of pushing it as a women's surfer as well as the progression of the air. But what do you think, Barton? Because you're going to have to make a call now.
Well, and obviously I surrender to the experts, but I can agree. I concur on all fronts. Macklin Flynn, because of the ocean and the random nature of that, to find that moment and complete that air was amazing. The rotation was fantastic, and Aaron's as well. With that part of it, and then Cruz Denofa's at 11 years old was just incredible. But I will go with the majority here, and I think Aaron Brooks is a worthy winner. All of the finalists were incredible, and it was one of the tougher decisions we've had to make, and the fact that these guys who know it were so split and spread across so many different people, but I have to go with the majority.
With Aaron Brooks. Aaron Brooks is going to win a Lost surfboard shaped by Matt Bialis.
One of the things with Erin, and she's quite well sponsored, so when she won some weekly prizes and different stuff throughout the event, she was like, I'll take anything because I've got these kids that I support and people that I work with and give stuff to, and so she may have someone in mind that she will pass that on to who she's trying to inspire. So either way, that Lost Mayhem's going to go into good hands, and I'm sure she'll have something she can do with it that'll be really helpful for someone.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations, Aaron Brooks, taking out the best air division at the BL Blastoff. All right, BL, next in our categories, we have the best wave category. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Well, no, there are no nominees.
That's right.
Because in the end, this kid, he's 8 years old, Asher McClenahan, you wait till you see it. This is our best wave from Asher here. How many 8-year-olds are riding waves like that?
8 years old.
What do you think? Jack? Crazy, huh?
Yeah, that was cool. I didn't know. I couldn't see him for a second. Then he popped out. I was like, he's so small. I couldn't see him. That was cool, huh? Especially when you're that size. Like, whoa. Everything seems like huge.
Yeah, that was like triple overhead, right?
I mean, that's easily. For us, that's like a wave at Waimea Bay. Or here we go. Eli? Maui boy? Asher McClenahan?
That was sick. That was impressive.
Yeah.
Going fast.
It's cool, huh?
Yeah, so that one hands down. There were some other great waves in the consideration for it, but when we looked through them, we went, this wave is in a league of its own, and we don't know that an 8-year-old has ridden a wave that's that big and that perfect ever before. So congratulations to Asher. And,
I mean, it's like he was only potty trained like 6 years ago, and now he's dropping into quadruple overhead Honolulu Bay. That's how gnarly surfing is.
It's incredible these days, eh? And we've got to say, we lit a fire in Maui, and we had so many kids enter videos, incredible videos. We won a lot of kids from Maui won awards through those weekly awards and Stoke Awards. And
congratulations, Asher! You're going to get a custom-made Channel Island surfboard. That's our winner for the best wave category in the BL Blastoff, presented by Boost Mobile. Now we have our last division, BL, and this one, you kind of don't want to win it, but you still win a prize if you do win it. The last division is the worst Wipeout.
Yeah, and we've got some crackers. I feel like this is a real hard one as well. This is Macklin Flynn up at Nalu. You'd know this spot. Look at that ledges, and then bodyboarder right. Oh, and he just gets slapped. That's Ned Hart, also from Western Australia, falling out of the lip there. This is Kasai Adachi from Japan going over the falls at sunset. He's only 11 years old. Getting work there, and you can imagine we all know what's happening to him down here. We go, look at Kasai charging down the face, catches that rail, and that wind is so difficult at sunset when it's like that. And look at his poor little body here. See ya. Oh. There he is. And this is Noah Hassett from Tasmania at Shippies. There's a few waves in this one, and this kid is ripping. He said, I'd love to win a surfboard because I keep breaking them. And here he is paddling into Shippies, over the ledge, driving off the bottom, and just tipping over and getting smoked again. But watch this one. This is the one, this next shot. You watch, look at him. Right there in the lip at Shitstones. Over the falls. Destroyed. Here he is. Here's Steve Roberson at Maui. That was Noah on the ski. Nosedives. First wave. This is his 12th birthday, so he's only 12 years old. He's paddle surfing Jaws for the first time on his 12th birthday. Gets smoked. Look, tombstoning here. Boards underwater. He hasn't come up yet. The skis are there. In the voice track, that the people are freaking out. And on his 12th birthday, he gets a 2-wave hold down for good measure. Still under. And in his introduction, he loved this. He said, I don't believe I could have got a better birthday present.
Wow. Steve
Roberson, first paddle surfing at Jaws on his 12th birthday, 2-wave hold down.
Little Stevie, going for it.
Some great entries there. This is Erin Brooks's.
What style?
She just threw herself over.
Little swanny.
Swan dive. So, Some great entries there. Macklin Flynn up at Tombstones. Ned Hart jumping from the top. Steve Robeson's two-wave hold down. Help me, Kaipo, you've got the list.
Oh yeah, we got Ned Hart, Macklin Flynn, little Stevie Robeson, Noah Hassett, and Aaron Brooks.
And Noah Hassett was the one at Shipstone.
Yeah. So, Jack Robinson, I've seen you take quite a few barrels, but I've watched you pay for them as well. You know Wipeouts.
Yeah.
Who do you think did it best?
I think the scariest would have been Stevie Robertson for sure. Like being a little kid underwater that long, like I don't know, just you're little, like you don't know if you're gonna. It's scary for anyone. Yet, like you're young too. It's terrifying. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Stevie
Maybe
Robertson, I agree with you. A two-wave hold down. What do you think, Mahina?
Yeah. I was thinking about Stevie Roberson's, but then I also saw the first one, which was Noah's, right?
Yeah.
I just really like how the boogie board dude kind of was another prop. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Noah.
Okay, one for Noah Hassett. And to you, Caius, who do you think had the worst wipeout?
I was kind of like I think Kaisi at Sunset. He got like, I think we can all relate to that because I swear I've done the same thing going over the falls and the lip. But I think so. I don't know. I was gonna go with that one, but then I think Noah Hassett at Shippies. That way was pretty intimidating, and I think the positions he was in were pretty hectic. So I'm gonna have to go with Noah Hassett.
All right. So another one for Noah. What do you think, Eli?
I have to go with Steve Roberson. Kid's been charging since he was like 3 years old. But yeah, to show that he got a two-wave hold down on his 12th birthday and he's all stoked about it is pretty crazy. I know I definitely wasn't doing that on my 12th birthday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, look it. Two-wave hold down, BL. That's gnarly. But Shipsterns is gnarly as well. We have a tie, 2 for 2 for Noah Hassett and little Stevie Roberson. You're gonna have to make the call.
Oh no, what do you think? I'd like to gauge your opinion.
Jaws, Peahi, two-wave hold down, 12 years old. Stevie Roberson's got it for me. I'm not a judge though, but that's where I'm at because just the fact that he was tombstoning, you had so much time underwater, and then the second wave goes over you.
Right.
Bro.
It's one of those terrifying things that I'm sure all of us, I'm not sure if you guys, I've never had a two-wave hold down.
I don't even like to say the word.
No. And it's one of those things you live your life hoping never happens to you. And there was this positivity from him that he actually enjoyed it. He didn't see it as a bad thing. He wasn't scared by it. He actually enjoyed it and thought it was a good thing. I was like, wow, that is one hell of a birthday present that you asked for yourself. So while Noah Hassett and all the others were incredible, I think that two-wave hold down gets it for me too, Steve Roberson.
All right, little Stevie Roberson, you win the wipeout. And what does he win for it?
Channel Island surfboard, custom made.
Channel Island surfboards. Stevie, think about what you want to get, and you're the winner, so you're going to order your custom Channel Island surfboards. Congratulations.